Gary watched Leafs game today. We're taking on the Golden Knights in Vegas, and I'm so fucking pumped for tonight's game. I got a couple of things to talk about. First of all, happy birthday to Ilya Samsonov and William Largeson. I'm really sorry. I do not know how to pronounce his name, and I'm too tired to remember off the top of my head. Also, really big news. Big Mo is back tonight after we swept the suspension games without him. It just means that we're going to have an even bigger night now that he's back. I'm super psyched. Anyways, I don't really know what else to say, so go Leafs go! Also, I forgot to mention we have Martin Jones in net tonight. Anyways, go Leafs go! Jake McCabe goal breaks the ice and it is 1-0 Toronto. Go Leafs go! David Kampf with an absolutely beautiful play and a beautiful goal to make it 2-0 Toronto. Go Leafs go! What a shot by Johnny Toronto and it is 3-0 Toronto. Go Leafs go! Max Domi baby and it is 4-0 Toronto. Go Leafs go! And at the end of the first period it is 4-0 Toronto. Go Leafs go! A beautiful coast-to-coast goal for Max Domi, and it is 5-1 Toronto. Go Leafs, go! Pontus Holmberg with a fucking beautiful one, and it is 6-1 Toronto. Go Leafs, go! And at the end of the second period, it is 6-1 Toronto. And believe it or not, Matthews or Nylander have not scored tonight, or Bobby McMann. Bobby McMann has some points, and I think Nylander has one too. But they're not on the score sheet yet, which is what the third period is going to have. I'm calling it right now. Anyways, let's close this one out, boys. Go Leafs, go! There it is, Austin Matthews, and it is 7-3 Toronto. Go Leafs, go! Heading into the final minute, and it is 7-3 Toronto. Fuck, this has been quite the game for the Leafs. Had a bit of everything. You definitely thought it was going to be a hell of a lot closer, and it was, especially in the first, when, before the Leafs went up 4-0. Anyways, just under 30 to go. Oh. Yeah, Vegas was keeping it close, and they slightly came back to make it 6-3. And then there's 15... And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time! Max Domi is a fucking Leaf. Leafs win 7-3 over the fucking Stanley Cup champions, the Vegas Golden Knights. Morgan Rielly's first game back in our 6th straight win, which I think is a record for us this season. And Matthews gets his 52nd of the season. Domi gets a couple. Pontus Holmberg gets a couple of really nice plays. One of them being a goal, and he's who got Matthews his goal with the beautiful tip. Let's see. What else? There's so much to talk about. Ryan Reeves was so fucking good. Like, you really cannot complain. This was one of the better games. I want to thank Ridley Gregg, or whoever Morgan Rielly cross-checked, because you honestly changed this team. I personally want to thank you for what you've done, because, you know, everybody, if there was one thing that everybody used to think and said, was how the Leafs don't have depth scoring. They only have the core four plus a couple of other players there whenever they feel like it. But these last couple games have been out fucking standing for them, and you really, like, it's really hard to go against that just because it's true, you know. Like, Bobby McMann is stepping up, David Kampf, Pontus Holmberg, there's a whole, like, basically everybody in the bottom six is really starting to show, and that's fucking incredible. And I'm really glad that Keefe kept the lines. Even though Rielly came back, he still kept the lines, like Domi on second with Nylander, and Bertuzzi. Tavares went down, and originally I was kind of like, oh, why'd you bump Tavares down? But honestly, that line has had some good chemistry. I think it's Tavares, McMahon, and Holmberg, I think. And that has been a really fucking good line. So, but there's like nothing to fucking complain about over the game against the Knights. We let our foot off the gas a little bit. I will say when Vegas got too early in the third, but even then we were still back on top of it. It was just a little bit sketchy. But I think the reason it felt like they had let their foot off was because of how the rest of the game was. But they may not have been in control per se, but it was still really fucking good. That's gonna do it for me because it was another late one, and I'm even more tired than I was last night because last night was a back-to-back. So that's gonna do it for me. I think the next game is on Tuesday where we play the Knights, but we'll be in Toronto. So I'm super fucking pumped for that game. So I will see you all then. Anyways, go Leafs, go!